you're talking to a completely different person. They've been lying, they've been cheating, they've been sneaking around, they've ghosted you, they've abandoned you, and now they're saying that that's what you've done to them. Guys, welcome back to PsychopathEXposure. I'm your host, Kira. Hope you guys are having an amazing day. I wanted to answer a question that was left in the comments section by Fuzzy Ferret Lady. That's a cute name. Fuzzy Ferret Lady says, my ex turned so incredibly mean and irrational. Accused me of all the things they did. Lying, sneaking, abandoning. It was like talking to a completely different person. I know I need to move on. I just have no idea how someone can lie, change history in their head. Someone who supposedly loved you. Very, very good question. Very good comment. I don't think there was even a question there, but I guess at the end there was, but there wasn't a question mark. Okay, so let's dive right in, guys. First of all, it's common knowledge by now, if you've been studying narcissist personality disorder and despicable people, is that they will accuse you of all the things that they're doing. You see this right now with the media. You see this right now in politics, no matter where you stand on the spectrum. The very same things, right, that these psychopath narcissists are doing is what they end up accusing you of doing. It's called projection, right? It's a hard pill to swallow when it's somebody that you love and that supposedly loved you, but they do have an irrational, delusional perspective on life. Their reality is like from someone from another planet. Okay, you have to understand that it's like talking to somebody from another planet. When the narcissist flips that switch, that was a terribly weak snap. That was another weak one. That's better. It was a terribly... Okay, now I lost my train of thought. Let's start over. When the narcissist flips that switch on you, there's no telling how far they will go to be right, to make you the villain, to make you the bad guy. There's no telling where or when it'll stop, because they get obsessed sometimes, and they will keep on and they'll keep on and they'll keep on. Instead of moving on, they'll keep on, right? But it is like talking to a completely different person. That is why it is such a mind-altering and life-altering, soul-altering experience, and why the victim goes crazy. Because it's like you're speaking with a totally different person. It's like, hey, wait a second, like we've had great conversations up to this point, and now I feel like I'm talking to the wall. I can tell that you don't understand, you don't agree, you're not taking in what I'm saying into consideration, you have no humility, you're not open to the idea, the possibility that maybe you could be wrong. Nothing. You're talking to a completely different person. They've been lying, they've been cheating, they've been sneaking around, they've ghosted you, they've abandoned you, and now they're saying that that's what you've done to them. Some people ask me, Kira, am I a narcissist because I blocked the narcissist and I'm going no contact and I'm ghosting them? Does that make me a narcissist? No. And it doesn't make anybody a narcissist if they decide to just block you and ghost you. That's like one negative trait. That's one cruel thing to do. You can look at, all the symptoms of narcissist personality disorder, and it could be argued that they have a pattern of abandoning you. They have a pattern of just ghosting and discarding. But if you just take that one thing and just isolate it, that doesn't mean that means everybody on social media is a narcissist. And wait a second, I think that's true, but I digress. Just because you block someone or you ghost someone because they're abusing you, okay, that doesn't make you a narcissist. So no, but just because you did that, because the narcissist did it to you, and now you're fed up and you're sick and tired, you're like, nah, you know what? You go no contact and you block. So yeah, they might accuse you and they might tell everybody, they might start a smear campaign. Oh, she blocked me on everything. She doesn't even want to have a conversation. Look at that. Like, who does that to their partner? Is like, oh, you son of a fucking gun. Tell the truth. Tell the truth. What did you do first? What did you do first? Right? You know, it drives the victim crazy. It certainly does. But the narcissist has the ability to change history in their head, just like you said. They're able to do that. It's kind of like dissociative identity disorder. You can look into that if you want, or I'll make a video on it. But, you know, the ability to dissociate from something, you know, and this is something that's used in neuro-linguistic programming too. You can brainwash yourself to think better thoughts and to rewire some of your triggers and traumas. I've done that and it works. I've been doing that for 20 years actually. But sometimes you conduct exercises where you associate with an experience and you feel like it's really, really happening and it's really intense. And then, you know, in order to dissociate, there's also activities, exercises that you do in your mind that pull you away, so far away from that experience that you're no longer attached to it, you're not associated with it. So the narcissist, if it needs to, dissociate completely from all emotional attachments to you, just so that they can be right in what they did, and just so that they can make you look like a horrible person, they will do that. And they will change history, and they will convince themselves that this is what happened. And you're looking at them like, are you nuts? Are you mental? And they believe it beyond a doubt. So it feels like you're talking to another person or someone from another planet or a freaking crazy, gone, brain dead individual. And when you're talking to somebody like that, believe me, I've spoken to mentally deranged psycho losers, and it is such an unnerving experience. You can tell that that person on the other line is completely gone. They're not intaking the data that you're giving them. It's being descrambled right in their head. It's being warped. It's just not making, it's not computing because their system is broken. There's a virus in there and you feel it. And the longer have you guys ever had a virus in your computer and you're trying to get some work done and it's like, and your whole system is messed up and it's just slow and it's just acting up, like you can't do your work. You can't do your work. But maybe you're at the office and it's like, well, I got a deadline and I don't have time to reformat right now. I got to do what I got to do. You can't be productive. It's messed up. Like you're trying to use it. Like you try to boot your freaking laptop. Takes 3 hours. Takes 3 freaking hours to boot, right? So you're dealing with someone like that. That's how you feel. It's like you know you're wasting your time. You know you're not going to get anything accomplished. Everything that you try, all your energy is just going into a black hole. That's what it feels like when you're dealing with a psychopath narcissist, especially at the end during the discard phase, when they're just flipping everything on you and they're just accusing you of all the shit that they did. That's what it starts to feel like. It's futile to continue trying to make anything work with a narcissist. It is futile. You are wasting your energy. You are wasting your resources, you are wasting your time, and the narcissist is having the time of their life behind your back anyway. They are having the time of their life behind your back, sometimes right in front of you, with somebody else. With somebody else. And don't worry, because that poor sucker's going to get theirs too. But that's not your problem. Don't try to save them. Don't try to spare them any pain, because they will turn on you. They will turn on you because, God forbid, you get in the way of their love with their soulmate. They will turn on you. And if they happen to be an even bigger sociopath, because it happens, you're going to be in a world of shit. Let them go. Let them both go. You think they're going to live happily ever after and walk into the sunset? I assure you, that's not how that story ends. But this story has come to its end, and I thank you guys for watching. I hope you got some value out of this. I hope it makes sense, and I hope it inspires you to move forward and leave behind the toxic person, the narcissist, the psychopath, whatever you are dealing with that brought you to this video. If you'd like to work directly with me, yes, I do have a private coaching program, but you have to be sane. If you're crazy, do not contact me. If you're suicidal, do not contact me. If you're trying to unalive your narcissist, do not contact me. Okay? But if you're going through a dark time, if you're dealing with a psychopath, with a stalker, with a narcissist, if you've been discarded and you've been brokenhearted and your mind is broken right now and you want to get through this and you want to heal and you want to move forward, you're not trying to get back with them. You're trying to heal and move forward, rebuild your life bigger and better. And do not hesitate to reach out. There's a link below. It's flashing on the screen. It's also below in the description. There's an actual link in the description. Click on that so you can get more information and you can contact me directly. Okay? That's it. That's all I got to say. That's all I got to say for now. But there are more videos coming up. I hope you guys will stick around to watch some more. First time in your channel by any chance? By all means, subscribe. By all means, subscribe. And if you have any suggestions or any questions or videos you would like me to make or address or comment on, leave that below in the comments. All right? My name is Kira. This is PsychopathEXposure. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.